the knowledge adder.
Hello friends, in this video we will learn how to calculate CO contribution to each PO. Means we have to find how much CO is contributing to each PO. So for this, what is requirement? You must have CO PO mapping table. If you want to learn how we can map CO to PO, so just watch my previous video because I have made 4 to 5 video on CO attainment, PO attainment, how to do CO PO mapping, everything already I have made. In this video, only I will discuss how CO is going to contribute to each PO. Means we can calculate how much percentage CO is just contributing against PO1, PO2, PO3, PO4, PO5, PO6. Okay, so let's discuss what is CO means. CO means कि after completing a course, what student will learn in that particular course. Course means suppose just I'm taking a subject like electronics. Means when the student is going to study out, when the student is going to finish the electronics, so what student will learn from that course, that is called CO. And when talking about PO means what graduate are expected to achieve. Means after completing a BTech or BA program, what student is going to achieve. Okay, that is PO. Now talking about mapping skill, so these are standard skill on which basically we measure the contribution of CO to PO. Zero means there is no contribution of CO2 against PO1. One means low contribution, two means moderate contribution, three means high contribution. This is standard parameter. Sometimes people use, L1, L2, L3. 1, 2, 3 is totally depend upon you how you are going to include zero or not. So my suggestion is that just try to include zero also, so that represent no contribution. Now just see, I have already mapped CO to PO by considering a program and by considering a course. Suppose I have taken a digital electronics course and program is BTech CSC. So how PO and CO is going to map in that particular subject? Here we have already made a table. So already I told you, if you want to learn how to map CO and PO, so you can watch my previous video. Okay, so this is table we have already created on the basis of a subject and a program. So what we get, this type of structure we get. So here you can see CO1 PO1, this is high contribution. Again CO1 P2, this is a moderate contribution. Here you can see low contribution. Here you can see there is no contribution. Same in manner CO2 against PO1, that is moderate contribution. CO2 PO2, that is you know a high contribution. Again here you can see no contribution, no contribution, no contribution. So by using each PO1 against each CO, we can find out the contribution level. Okay, whether the low contribution, no contribution, or high contribution. Now this table is prepared. Now you have to find the average of all the COs. So here when you're talking about average, so we will get the value between 0 and 3. Just I have taken average. Here you can see, now just here you can see we got average of all CO. Now we calculate percentage out of 3 to get how much CO is contributing to each PO. So here just selected this out of 3 and here yes and multiply by 100. So we get percentage. This means 46%, 46.67% CO is contributed to PO1. Now in this case, 60% CO is contributed to PO2, 66% contributing to PO3. So in this manner, we can get how much CO is contributing to each PO1. Here you can see the minimum 6%, 6%, 20%, 6% means CO having very least contribution against PO9, PO10, and PO11, PO12. Here also you get a maximum contribution to PO3. So in this manner we can calculate. Now this reason is why I'm making this video, because nowadays I am looking at LinkedIn. Everybody is just posting a snapshot of CO contribution to each PO, but no one is explaining how this is going to calculate and how we can get mapping how to map CO and PO. So my suggestion before coming on this point, just try to learn how to map CO and PO. Then you can easily find out this. So this is all about in this video. If you have any question regarding this, so just comment on my video. If you want to learn how to do CO PO mapping on how to do CO PO attainment, so just comment on my video. Definitely I will teach you. And also if you want to organize a session in your college and university about COPO attainment, so definitely also you can post me a message on that particular video. Definitely we can discuss further. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you.